The Marketplace of Ideas, Reform and Reaction in the American University, by Louis Menand. Narrated by Michael Prichard. Copyright 2009 by Louis Menand. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with W. W. Norton and Company and was produced in the year 2010 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Issues of our time. Ours has been called an information age, but though information has never been more plentiful, ideas are what shape and reshape our world. Issues of Our Time is a series of books in which some of today's leading thinkers explore ideas that matter in the new millennium. The authors, beginning with the philosopher Kwame Anthony Appiah, the lawyer and legal scholar Alan Dershowitz, and the Nobel Prize-winning economist Amartya Sen, honor clarity without shying away from complexity. These books are both genuinely engaged and genuinely engaging. The perspectives of the authors in this series are diverse, the voices are distinctive, the issues are vital. Henry Louis Gates, Jr., series editor, W. E. B. Du Bois Professor of the Humanities, Harvard University. Introduction. Knowledge is our most important business. The success of almost all our other business depends on it, but its value is not only economic. The pursuit, production, dissemination, application, and preservation of knowledge are the central activities of a civilization. Knowledge is social memory, a connection to the past, and it is social hope, an investment in the future. The ability to create knowledge and put it to use is the adaptive characteristic of humans. It is how we reproduce ourselves as social beings and how we change, how we keep our feet on the ground and our heads in the clouds. Knowledge is a form of capital that is always unevenly distributed, and people who have more knowledge or greater access to knowledge enjoy advantages over people who have less. This means that knowledge stands in an intimate relation to power. We speak of knowledge for its own sake, but there is nothing we learn that does not put us into a different relation with the world, usually, we hope, a better relation. As a society, Americans are committed to the principle that the production of knowledge should be uninhibited and access to it should be universal. This is a democratic ideal. We think that where knowledge is concerned, more is always better. We don't believe that there are things that we would rather not know, or things that only some of us should know, just as we don't believe that there are points of view that should not be expressed, or citizens who are too wrong-headed to vote. We believe that the more information and ideas we produce, and the more people we make them available to, the better our chances of making good decisions. Americans therefore make a large social investment in institutions whose purpose is simply the production and dissemination of knowledge, that is, research and teaching. We grant these institutions all kinds of exemptions and protections, and we become worried, sometimes angry, when we suspect that they are not working the way we want them to. Some of our expectations about colleges and universities are unrealistic, and so are some of our expectations about democracy. Teaching is a messy process, an area in which success can be hard to measure or even to define. Research is dicey, too. The price for every good idea or scientific claim is a lot of not-so-good ones. There are more than 4,000 institutions of higher learning in the United States, more than 18 million students, and more than 1 million faculty members. We can't reasonably expect that all of those students will be well educated, or that every piece of scholarship or research will be worthwhile. But we want to believe that the system, as large, as multitasking, and as heterogeneous as it is working for us and not against us, that it is enabling us to do the kind of research and teaching that we want to do, that it is not in itself an enemy of reform.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?